today we're going to be live reacting to today's fan stream. Um, we recently went live with our top 25, actually top 50 picks, really, between me and Turntable to the Dark Side, my good friend Patrick, for the Vintage Collection for March Madness this year. And that's put on by SWTVC on Insta. So if you're not following them, make sure you are a part of that because it is a really awesome fan poll. And of course, it's also covered and followed here on Facebook/Meta very extensively by the fandom as well. So odds are, if you're a TVC fan, you follow it. And if you're getting into 3/3/4, well, there is a big, awesome community of fans out there who are just constantly championing new, cool figure ideas all the time. And it's so much fun getting together and doing this together with you guys because so many of us have come up with different character and figure ideas that a lot of us didn't even think of or consider. I saw so many other 25 charts that just excited me. Oh, I think we're getting started. We are getting started. Very nice. This is a nice intro.
Hello, Star Wars team. We're so excited to be here for another Star
Oh,
Wars
Emily's
fan
here.
stream in the new year.
Definitely going to be
Which is
some
pretty
TVC.
live. I feel like we've done a January fan stream for 3 years running now.
Pretty consistent.
Yeah, so
Gotta
of
keep it
course
up.
We have to do it this year too. So before we get started, we're going to do a quick round of intros. My name is Jing. I work in marketing.
And Chris on design.
I'm Emily on design, and I'm Pope on marketing.
So we have reveals today in both Black Series and Vintage, and they're actually pretty connected. We're doing like a little mini beat, a little story.
Probably something life-size since Chris is there
Ahsoka,
too.
and because we see the world between worlds, there are going to be some prequels love in there as well. It is a smaller reveal for today, but that's fine because we're doing a cadence. We're trying to touch base a little bit more frequently. So who knows? Maybe in like a month we might come back with more news. So
In like a month, you say?
Year of stuff, so.
it's a year. It's a year of stuff. It's a
This
marathon.
is the first toe in the year.
First ride, yes. We couldn't let January go by without sharing some news. Before we get into the reveals, let's actually talk a little bit about HasLab.
Yeah, well, some things have been happening.
Yeah.
Everybody over the holidays hopefully started getting their ghosts.
I got mine.
Just one of these.
I know, I should have had Jing help
one of
me.
these.
So if you haven't gotten yours yet, I don't know why, but everybody should have these in hand. These things are amazing. We're starting to play with them. We're seeing a ton of amazing photos come back from fans posting online. If you haven't seen it, I did an unboxing where I walked through how I put the thing together, how all those different pieces come and play with each other.
Yeah, that's on YouTube.
I also
last year.
did an
Yeah,
unboxing
yeah, it was-
for those of
that
you
was- that
who
was
haven't
fun.
seen that.
But now, like, seeing everybody getting their own and playing with them and kids getting into things at Big Christmas, it was really special. So,
I love the pictures where families are playing with their
Yeah.
ghosts together.
yeah,
It's really sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
passing it down like father and son or whoever, and then all the pictures of people getting their ghosts delivered, like how it was filling their garage.
Completely.
It was
yeah, people customizing them, it's very exciting. Yeah.
And photography of like all the characters in the cockpit is
Mhm.
especially really good, really good.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you guys have your ghosts, do an unboxing, tag us, let us see. We'd love to see all of the fans like really interact and playing with it, and because we're just so excited that it's finally
Right.
there.
That's right.
Another quick update.
Well, that is not the only HasLab that we have been talking about. So
I didn't think so.
Cantina.
Yep.
Just a little update for you guys on the Cantina. We are getting in our first plastic parts on that. We've seen those. We're doing some reviews. The first colored parts just came in. They look spectacular. So we're going to keep tuning on those things and get even more for you guys on that stuff. A quick update, though. As part of those full color figures, we got some really cool figure updates for you guys, and I think Emily's going to take us through some of those. So that's super exciting. So
We just can't wait to share because we're getting in those first shots, those first production samples of our figures from the Cantina. So we're gonna share them with you. They're so cool.
yeah, keep in mind these are still prototypes.
Definitely.
So there are things we're
Personal.
continuing to refine, but we want to keep you guys involved in the process as much as we can.
So these are
So-
definitely early in production, and you're gonna see a couple things fine tune. So don't judge them too hard.
But here is your first look at production figures from your Cantina.
The
HasLab.
first
And they've got
ever
so cool, guys.
Tonica sisters.
So good for models. My gosh.
Yeah.
Almost
Like
50 years
Speaking
to
so
get the
much
Tonica
more
sisters,
this
guys.
time, so
This is
yeah,
awesome.
the likenesses are coming out great. So talking through these, we just love this portrait on Wooher. Honestly, like
That
us
face sculpt on
personally,
Wooher is
like, that is, like,
fantastic.
one of the best portraits ever, I think. And then we've got a first look at our Tonica sisters. So both of them here looking great, and they're popping in that green and that blue.
I
and
like
bright
the
colors.
coloration in the
They've been
cup
even
too,
asking
in the
go even more
green
intense on
Tonica
that
sister's
lipstick, that
hand.
crazy makeup that they had. You're gonna see this character here, Nabrin Leeds, come out in
It's early, I
actually
forgot
a
her name,
matte
I'm sorry.
silver. It's not supposed to be glossy.
I remember
and
Nabrin
kind
Leeds,
of on
though.
This production sample, we'll try to
He's
do
awesome.
ours.
forearms.
So that'll be like
Sweet.
a matte silver, like almost like a ski suit,
Yeah, just
just like the original. And then we got a Greedo coming out, so cool.
Actually, the
Guys,
original
we're
Nabrin
so
Leeds had a
excited.
pearlescent
We're
suit.
So excited for
The
Cantina.
2006
We
figure had
cannot,
the silver suit.
express it enough.
Yeah.
So look out for these coming for your next HasLab drop. They're so exciting.
Just early.
Greedo looks good
Yeah.
too.
Wanted to
Greedo
take
looks
a
good
look
too.
around
I know I
the
didn't
corner,
really say
especially
much
since we
about
got it,
him,
like,
but
you can fold it in.
We can
I mean, we've had lots of Greedo figures. The other characters were a little bit more exciting to me because we haven't had them as often. And honestly, Greedo didn't really need a re-release out of all of those.
Yes.
I feel like there could have been
More
another
later.
Cantina
And we'll
alien
Ghost
put
right
in
now.
place, but I get why Greedo was there. Also, I love Emily's Greedo
Okay,
shirt.
So we have a bunch of reviews to go through. Why don't
Do
we start
that.
with vintage? Emily, why don't you keep going?
Sure thing. So jumping
Yes,
into the
please
vintage
keep going with
collection,
vintage
and again,
collection.
We're touching on that theme to our live
Please.
stream of the Ahsoka show on Disney Plus.
hmm
So we're
We
going
love
to
the
start
Ahsoka
with
show.
Really a long desired, very cool villain.
Drum roll. Where's that drum roll?
Balin Skull?
Balin's Gold.
Yes! Please be actually tall.
This one is coming out
Please
so
be
good.
actually
This
tall.
one is such a cool character. He just, introduced in the Ahsoka show. He's this intimidating and formidable Force user. He's tall. He's really imposing.
Mhm.
So he's a great character to bring into toy. And so this one's going to come with that unique lightsaber blade color. It's got that orangey red. It's a little longer in the hilt. He's really a very cool Force wielder. And he's also got some great wash deco on this figure. You're going to see over here.
armor is spectacular. Yeah.
Clean, oxidized look on
Mhm.
the armor. And he's got also a wash deco in his lighter gray hair. So this one's coming out so cool. He's got a flexible plastic skirt for posing. And also on that skirt and belt combo, you're going to see that pinhole where you can plug in his lightsaber hilt. So coming out great. And I think for the next one,
Oh,
let's
there
just
it
put 'em
is.
up together.
Okay. It's
Oh,
on his
yeah,
right
why
hip,
don't
you
we do
guys.
that? Well, I mean, it's not like they don't go together. So Shin Hati as well coming. Yeah.
Good. Good.
Oh, God.
It would have been weird if they made us wait a while for Shin if
Then
Balin was coming
I
out
think my
this
favorite part
soon, you
about
know?
Shin is just that costume.
Yeah.
Is so
Yeah, I
layered
love her
and so
armor set.
rich with detail, and then
I
the
love
team
her
did
armor
such a
set.
great
The
job of
pauldrons
making
with
all
the
those
flare,
individual
the
parts
gauntlets, the
separate
side
or
hip panels, and the
flexible so that they
shins
can move
on
and really pose so
Shin
well.
Hati is
And just
it's a
like
good
Balin,
look.
Her skirt's super flexible so that you can get her in great poses.
finally.
Even the little shoulder armor detail pieces and the silver paint on those things to really make them pop, I think that's
Alright,
really
but
great.
how do those
Obviously,
card backs
she's
look?
got the same color on her lightsaber blade, so it's just really digging into that screen accuracy that we love to do on these things. So.
hmm
For sure.
Yeah.
Nailed
All
it.
of these have been really fun to bring into the packaging look too. So
There it
both of
is.
them, original
Nice.
new card backs.
Yep.
He's coming in with this very imposing position on his card image, and then for
I like
her,
that.
just incredible to see
Those are
these
good
new
card
show
backs.
characters on their card backs.
Right.
What do you guys
She
think?
is
Do you
VC
guys like those card backs? I
356,
can't
and
actually
she's
see your
what,
comments, I'm
VC
sorry.
3
But
55.
Okay,
I will
that
see
makes
them
sense.
after this.
Yeah.
Yay!
They look really good. Great job, team. It really is.
Yeah, it's
My producer can see
it's
your
a
comments
great,
right now.
It's a great duo. So
Nothing
Yeah.
very duo.
Yeah. Sure. That
All
was
right.
great.
All right, let's shift gears a little and move into the world between worlds, which, side note, while we're reminiscing on Ahsoka, this was probably my favorite location sequence. Like,
Mhm.
the world between worlds, it was so nostalgic,
Peak.
so dreamy, and
Peak.
so unique to anything I feel like we were expecting out of the show. So,
Absolutely.
just a moment to admire how cool that space was in Ahsoka.
Yep.
Mhm.
World
So this
Between
next
Worlds was
character concept
Return
from
of
that
the
World
King.
Between Worlds,
The
inspired
GOAT.
by the Ahsoka show, we have the Mandalorian Super Commando. So
Very cool.
yeah, this like right off the bat, there's so many cool things about this figure.
That's not
The
what I
first
was
thing
expecting.
that my eyes go
It's
to
awesome.
Is that
That's not what I was
amazing helmet
expecting.
with the cool protruding horns that come out of the side.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see with us.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's black. There we go.
All
Yeah.
wearing black, so
There you
it's
go. Just a
hard
little
to
bit
see in the dark.
Or a gray sleeve background, something like that.
I know we already
There you
got
go.
one of
Yeah,
these.
yeah, so
I'm
that
wondering
helmet,
how
I mean,
similar it is.
iconic. You can really see so many points on this figure where we're really inspired by Darth Maul. If you look at the armor on his
Mhm.
ribcage and sort of torso.
Chest.
I'm looking at the armor right
Just
now.
like amazing motifs.
Looking
and
at
you
some
can
old
really just
photos and it
feel
looks
that,
a little
like, Darth Maul inspiration, like I was saying
familiar.
before. This figure is so cool and so unique to any of the other Mandalorians I feel like we've done.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
could
if it's
definitely
unique to
take
the
a
other
look at this one.
Mandalorians you've done.
It's
It's a little similar to one of the other Mandalorians you've
And
done.
then as far as accessories, this one is going to come with 2 blaster pistols, a larger rifle, and then of course a jetpack for those cool aerial attack moments. So really comes with everything you need to build out this character's sort of location and connection. And then as far as packaging,
Oh, very cool.
not,
packaging,
yeah, believe it or not, it's actually kind of hard to see in the world between worlds.
It's a little smoky, yes.
Yeah, a little dark.
There's a lot
there.
going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the team actually got the opportunity to flex their creative muscle a little bit and created a custom composite card back for this one.
I
it's
really like that
like
card back.
Thing that we do when we would take obviously like a film out.
I really like the
with
trooper,
kind of
too.
team in and put it onto the card back. So Liz got to have some fun creating something completely custom for this figure. So we're excited to bring that to
Problem
you guys.
is,
And this is going to
it's
be
not
the
really
C3
not
factory.
new.
Yeah.
I
The
love
paint
that
job
we
is
do that with
definitely
some of the
different,
card backs.
though.
When
Yeah.
The
something
paint job
isn't a
is
perfect
different
image from
for
a show, to be able
the
to go
old one
in
to the new
and-
one.
and create a
Yeah.
new art piece, really.
Yeah.
And like you think back to the original Kenner figures that are the
The
inspiration
suit's
for the
a
vintage
darker
collection.
color.
There's so many of those.
Doesn't
that
look
were
like it
essentially
has
painted
the
over
red
on-
paint
grainy
on the
background
pauldrons
shots
on the
and
new
all
one
that
like
sort
it
of
did
thing.
on the old
So to be
one.
able to do that on a modern
So it
figure
is different.
really exciting.
Not
Yeah.
very different, but
Agreed.
it's a little different.
That one was, like,
Still
super
cool,
cool.
and that
Yeah,
card
but,
back
I
looks
don't mind,
incredible.
honestly, personally, a little smoky background, but it's fine. This one's perfect in its own way.
No, I like the
People
background
are
on that a lot. They did a great job on the artwork. And it's a good figure, just not 100%
we
new.
have another trooper, and so this one
Better
will
be
a
Rex.
refresh. It's our 501st
Oh, okay.
trooper coming
Close
in
enough.
from troop building packs into a solo
basically
card
the
for
same guy.
first time. So this one's a great one. It's that classic trooper with those blue patterns that make it 501st classic. And
I'll
you are
never
starting to
be
see those
upset
sort of
about a
chipping
501st
and the blue
release.
paint, so this is, armor that's seen battle, the armor that's weathered for war.
They can
And so
re-release
this
that
one's a
clone
really cool one.
on
And this'll also
every
be
show
just
or
another
movie it
close
appeared
ally
in
to your
on the
Jedi
VC
heroes from
card,
era.
and it'll
Those
look
figures
awesome.
Not only from World Between Worlds.
I'm not
see
saying they
them in
should.
All sorts of stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm just
yeah,
saying
actually,
it would
I
look
think a
good
little bit of
if they
inspiration
did.
for where we went with this guy.
To multiple Disney Plus shows. So
I
that
love
was
it.
awesome.
I love it when
Before
you
people
like,
start saying,
it's an
"Oh, he
armor
wants
that's
every
seen battle.
clone on every card."
Because you see
I don't want that.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, this one's, it's not only from, our Disney Plus shows. What we're actually doing for this one for the card back.
Oh, this is
calling back to the
Kenobi.
Kenobi show on Disney.
Oh,
So this will be
okay.
the best film out for the, product. It's
Very
just got a
cool.
Really impactful shot.
Kind of like my good
So,
friend
yeah,
Artisher
we got this
Radreport, who
one,
was at Rebel
and
Scum
she's
Con
going
Year
to be
1. He was a
refreshed as
501st clone
basic
trooper in
240.
Kenobi.
So Balin Shin and the Mandalorian Super Commando and the 501st that we just showed are all available wherever you would normally buy your vintage figures. So spring of 2025. So pre-order starting tomorrow, January 23rd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't miss out. Okay.
Nice.
Let's do a little bit of back series.
Shh.
So for our first reveal today.
Shin and Balin.
Oh,
Ooh,
Savannah, right too.
the new
What we
Anakin.
saw in the World Between Worlds, as we're talking about it, a hero that we just.
I had a feeling we were going to see this Anakin again since Obi-Wan just got announced.
Yes, the jaw-dropping moment.
Is that cloth good?
Seeing a live action version of that armor is really special.
Well-
Yes, it was like that weird connection between, like, obviously knowing, like, the actor.
The
and
Clone
then
Wars
also,
card
like,
is no
seeing
longer
the
my
Clone
favorite
Wars
Anakin.
animation look. It really gave me chills. So
It's this
he,
one.
Of course, comes in that
This
updated
is my
Clone
new
Wars
favorite.
armor based off of the live action. As
Oh,
we just
wow.
talked about with these updated colors, he has that updated
That
portrait.
face
that
sculpt.
looks so spectacular. We really dialed into the inkjet on this one to make sure it looks just.
I feel
right,
like
so it
Anton
looks
Ego in
amazing.
Ratatouille right now.
He does have soft goods in the upper robe and in the skirt. So the previous versions of him were PVC. We saw him bust some moves, right? You know, and Clone Wars and in the Worlds Between Worlds. So we wanted to
bit of
give him.
training. You gotta impart that final lesson.
He's so good with the lightsaber. I can't get over it. Like even the simplest things when he's walking into like the shadow and just like a small click of his lightsaber was just amazing. Yeah. So the soft goods allows him to do more of that action oriented. So we're really excited about that for Blacksters as well. And for
so
the accessories,
good.
he comes with his lightsaber.
Sorry, I'm just.
Packaging wise, he's number 17.
Oh,
in the
that
Ahsoka
box.
So he looks
Yes.
really, really cool.
Yeah, a great addition.
Yeah. And
Fine
let's keep the
edition.
duos
A
going.
fine
Yeah,
edition.
why not?
Yeah.
Someone else who might make sense next to him.
Phase
We've got
1
Clone
Rex.
Yay! We're really excited about this one. So this is first and foremost the first Phase 1 clone Captain Rex that we've done in the Black Series. So some exciting newness added to the line.
Oh, yes!
Also the first Captain Rex that we've
Finally,
done
Phase
that
1 Rex.
is
I've been wanting this in Black Series for so
done
long.
there too. Other
I
exciting
love
things
Phase 1
happening
clone
with this
armor.
figure. He's got that beautiful PVC skirt, as you can see. Thank you for the gorgeous.
It's got the
360
rounded
prints. And
pauldron.
then, of course, his likeness is going to be consistent with previous Captain Rexes that we've done. So,
Yes.
just really a gorgeous figure.
Another
As
one.
far as accessories for this one, he's going to come with 2 blaster pistols and a removable helmet. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it'd be great to
Another
see, so
one.
you can see that blonde hair. Yeah, look at that.
There we go.
Gorgeous. the
Mm.
blonde hair, yeah.
Really
So-
light.
Yeah, exactly.
My man's
So
looks
this
like
is
he
going
came
to
right
be
out of the Battle of
Packaging number
Christophsis.
16 in the Ahsoka lineup, so we'll go really nicely with the rest of the collection.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yes.
like even the details of his rangefinder.
Like,
Lots of different,
Yeah.
So quintessential Rex.
Yeah.
It's fun.
nice and customizable.
I like that we got to reveal these two because
Yeah.
our team, we're a team. Their team pre-season 7, we're two
Yep,
always.
we're
you know.
ready for
Yeah.
sure.
Clone Captain Rex and Anakin Skywalker are available wherever Black Series sold spring of 2025.
Mainline.
Same thing, starting
Mainline.
January 23rd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Get them there. Get them there.
That means
So,
mainline
we
means
just
they should
did
be
the World
pretty
Between
much
Worlds.
everywhere,
Of course,
guys.
it's a
Walmart,
natural
Target,
transition
whatever.
Going into prequels.
Very nice.
That's right.
Emily,
World
I know.
Between Worlds. Summoning
So
the
happy to
prequels,
see
and
they're
we've got a
not
prequel item for you from
exclusives.
the Vintage Collection.
Yeah, these are.
And so we're bringing our troop building set of
Yes!
battle droids.
Let's
Now,
go!
I'm really
Oh.
pumped for these because
I mean,
we
I'm still
know
excited,
that
but
we know
it's not
that
the new
these battle
mold.
droids have needed a little help standing up. They have not traditionally. Been
Oh, they did
wonderful
fix the
standers
legs.
In the shelf collection.
Okay,
what
but
we've done is we've
they didn't fix the
fully
arms,
retooled
though.
These legs, they're going to have improved joints and firmer plastic with a fully new tooled. And
The legs do look way better.
Designed the legs, and we're anticipating them to be much
Well-
more sturdy for you. So each of these droids is great. They've got a little bit of a different weathering on their body, just so that there's a little differentiation and it's
Finally.
a troop build without them all.
A
seeming
VC
exactly
troop builder
stitched
for
the same.
Bobby.
And each of them also comes with their backpack with antenna, as well as a separate antenna for when the backpack isn't on. This pack will also come with 6 of those battle droid blasters. So,
There's
yeah,
also
look out for
no
this one,
antenna,
and, you know, all
and
these Jedi
typically
is
the
gonna need
antenna is
somebody
just
to
reserved
fight.
for the
That's what
officer,
we're
which
here
would
to
be
offer today.
the yellow one
Somebody
there,
who
009.
Jedi to tear apart and more. So
Battles.
battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
battle more.
Well, the name of this show is for Star Wars.
I
so
don't like
yes.
the enthusiasm with which she said tear
That's
apart.
right.
I don't appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The packaging for this one is going to be that classic troop builder packaging. It's
I was
consistent with
hoping
what we've done in the
that
past,
it was
where
gonna
it's
be
got
black
that
and white
black
with
and
just the
white
yellow
sort of
on the
look,
OM.
like a liner, and
Very
also the top
satisfying.
color,
Thank
the
you very
yellow
much.
coming in, because we do have here an OOM command battle droid, and
Mm.
that poppy yellow on him is making him the leader of the pack.
I actually love
Yep.
that packaging. I think I saw in some previous live stream one of the fans saying like, "Oh, it looks like a crayon." I could color it in. I mean, I would never tell you guys to do anything to our packaging other than like keep it pristine, yeah, revered. But that was funny.
Tell
Yeah.
Walmart and
So
Amazon to
both
keep your
coming
packages
out,
pristine.
available on Pulse and
On
Disney
behalf of all
stores
seal
in the
collectors
summer
out
of
there.
this
I'm
year,
not one of
and
them,
pre-orders
but on
starting
behalf of seal
tomorrow on
collectors,
January
that
23rd
they're
at
still the
1
most
p.m.
consistent
Eastern
right
Time,
now.
Available at the Disney stores at a later time.
Yeah, so pre-order on Pulse, available at Disney at a later time.
Pulse has gotten better.
Okay, so
With shipping.
that was it for reveals. Short and
Great
sweet. I love
reveals.
that we got to show a lot of the things.
We got a lot
from
for VC.
Ahsoka and you know the
A lot
expanded
more than I
lyrics
expected.
from there. Are you stacking
I'm
them up?
sorry, I'm playing. We're not done.
Well, 5 more minutes of Chris playing with the toys. Yeah.
I like Rex towering over the battle droids.
I don't.
The mini booth.
I don't think they find it fun.
So anyways, as we let Chris get into that for the next couple minutes, we'll let you stay behind.
Okay, thank you.
We did want to thank all of you for coming and joining us. I know it takes time out of your day to do that, so we really, really do appreciate it when you get to spend a little bit of time with us. So I'm glad that we got to be able to do this in January. Like I said, more coming. There's a full year of news. In fact, we'll be at Celebration. So
Celebration, oh man.
Yeah,
so much.
there's another big news coming this year. So we're excited to really, blow that out of the park and hope to see a lot of you there as well. All right, That's it for Star Wars. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Wow.
Everybody.
That was awesome. I'm surprised no pipeline reveals. Usually there's probably at least a couple of pipeline reveals, but hey, we got some pretty good TVC reveals today, you guys. It was pretty good, I think. What about you guys? Sorry. So much excitement. I mean, Black Series, we've got Phase 1 Rex finally. We've got another Clone Wars Anakin. I was expecting just a re-release of the Target exclusive Clone Wars carded Anakin that we previously got in Black Series 6-inch scale, especially since they just basically are reissuing the Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Clone Army of the Republic 2-packs with the 2/12th, which is also a repack from the Walgreens exclusive Black Series Phase 4 2/12th release. Yeah, that was a lot. I know. But, yeah, a lot of really cool reveals. And a good amount of VC reveals today. Balin's Skull and Shin Hati back-to-back was really nice. I wasn't expecting us to get any more figure reveals past that. It's nice to see that they are updating the legs for the B1 battle droids. I hope they update the rest of the B1 battle droid at some point, because the arms are still not right either. But it's a good start, and I mean, is the mold really that bad? No. But is it great? Well, it's not my favorite. It's definitely not my favorite 3 3/4 scale B1 Battle Droid mold. What is my favorite B1 Battle Droid mold in 3 3/4 scale, you might ask? Well, if you didn't ask, I'm going to tell you anyway. It's from the Saga Legends 2-pack, the dark blue with the slight orange border at the top card back, and you got 2 Geonosis battle droids in that 2-pack, and they were fully articulated with pretty good articulation and pretty good detail per the proportions of the B1 battle droid in 3 3/4 scale, in my opinion. And you got the Geonosis officer and a regular Geonosis. Like I said, the articulation, at least in my opinion, better than the VC. The joints could do with a little bit of work in the tightness. It definitely wasn't great there either, much like the VC was, but yeah, the B1 I think is just due for a mold overhaul in 3 3/4 scale, in my humble opinion. Anyway, what was your favorite revealed today from the Hasbro Pulse fan stream? And I'm so glad they actually did get to a January one, because I enjoy these fan streams too. It's really nice for them to actually connect and engage with us the way they do and show us these awesome reveals that they themselves are working on by hand. I mean, Emily herself is in a studio all the time, physically tooling a lot of these figures, or parts for a lot of these figures, or accessories for a lot of these figures in TVC. So for her to also get up there as an artist and show these new sculpts and things, I think is pretty awesome. So please, Hasbro, keep doing these. We love to see them, or at least I love to see them, and I love to cover them too. So this has been a lot of fun for me. Dante, do you have any questions you want to send over to me, or any comments? And while you're doing that, okay, I haven't seen anything yet. Oh, wait. check the FB chat real quick. Other than that, nope. Okay. I don't have that pulled up right this second. Let's see. Bobby's looking up his own stream right now. Let's see, rebelscum.com. Those guys are live right now? No way. That's pretty crazy. Whoa. Oh, right. The other thing. Okay. Yes. The Super Commando. So we were talking about that. I'm going to look at these pictures again that they posted. Okay, I thought so. So the pauldrons on the new Super Commando. I'm looking at the... I know you can't see my screen. Here. You can see my screen. What am I doing? Beep boop. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Okay, so the pauldrons on the new Super Commando right here, you'll notice are solid gray, and they don't have the spikes on it. So that looks like that is definitely a clear difference from that and the previous VC of the Mandalorian Super Commando. Looking at it on, once again, collectorsoracle.com, which is free to use. Sign up today. Yeah, and it doesn't have the red paint pattern on it. The jumpsuit, obviously we won't know 100% until the physical thing comes out, because these are digital images, so the jumpsuit could be very similar color. It looks like the gauntlets are about the same color. It looks like the armor pads on the thighs and knees on this release are a shade brighter than on the first release. He comes with a different carbine than the previous release. The previous release comes with the more Westar 35 blaster style looking carbine. The Westar 35 is the blaster pistols they have, but you know what I mean by the carbine. I'm not sure what the Westar model of the carbine is specifically. If somebody knows, please throw it up in the chat. Let's see. Okay, so they added some black around the shins as well above those red shin plates, because on the previous release it was just that tan suit color. So paint job wise, it's definitely different. Mold wise, it looks very similar. Really, mold wise, it looks to me like the biggest difference is going to be those shoulder pads. And again, we'll know more when we get the figure in hand, and of course we'll be able to compare then. It'll likely be Patrick covering that on Turntable to the Dark Side and rebelscum.com in collaboration, so stay tuned for that. Patrick does a lot of the vintage collection content for us now, especially in terms of review, and I think he is pretty great at it. I think he's really awesome. And you're also going to probably see some more Star Wars fan content on rebelscum.com from some other Star Wars content creators out there who are joining the team. So if you are a Star Wars creator out there who's pretty positive and pretty awesome, who knows? Just keep being awesome, and we might have you join and do some content with us at some point. Stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for more awesome Fanstream reactions. And I got distracted. Let's find where's that live at? Come back. There we go. Okay. Comments. Balin Skull. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. Saving pipelines for Celebration. They're not saving all their pipelines for Celebration, Tucky. I mean, they're definitely going to have some pipelines at Celebration for sure. And they'll definitely have some good reveals. They'll likely also reveal the next HasLab at Celebration. The last Celebration we had, I believe, there was a HasLab. And the Celebration before that, there definitely was a HasLab. Bobby, you got to do some mods on those regular B1s. I'm telling you. Oh, are you talking about like some custom paint jobs on the new B1s? Is that what you're talking about, Zach? I haven't really done a lot of custom paint jobs in 3/3 because I'm more of a 6-inch guy, but I have considered doing a few select 3/3 ones for some fans and stuff here and there. There's a collab I want to do with a guy that I'm working on right now. For his channel, and that one's going to be fun, but that's for later. Let's see, pipeline, skull. Oh, okay, I'm all caught up. All right, sweet. Yeah, a lot of awesome reveals today. I'm excited, and once again, I'm just going to circle right back to them. Black Series Phase 1 Captain Rex is... Look, I love the B1s, but that's probably my favorite reveal of today. Stay tuned for more. Let us know your favorite reveals in a future post or in the comments down below. And we'll be doing another live reaction to the next Hasbro live stream. And who knows? Maybe we'll start doing some more live reactions to some other things too. And we might also have another big toy discussion video coming up this weekend. Stay tuned for a more solid announcement on that, most likely later today. And we'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. And may the Force be with all of you, you rebel scum.